Hello everyone, this is EJZ Anozie Gideon. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at trading with Coinbase. So basically, this is how it looks. I like to trade with Coinbase because it's very user friendly. However, let's say we click on say ApeCoin for instance, right? As you can see, it doesn't give us any candlesticks, but over time you begin to know how to decipher how to tell if a pattern looks bullish or not, right? So as you can see what's going on here, and I like to compare. This is the daily, right? And I see the lowest and the highest. The lowest was 128 on the daily, and the highest was $1.45, right? So I look at these comparisons, right, and I look at what's forming here, right? As you can see, this is pointing upwards, and this looks like, you know, it's pointing upwards. It's trying to take off right here. It's trying to run, right? So if it's not clear, you can look at the hourly, and this is just it's consolidating. It hasn't made up its mind, and so this is a good sign. It's not going up, it's not going down. The margin is very low. That means it's very thin, and it's either you're going to go up aggressively or going to go down aggressively. But given the dynamics of the market right now, with the approval of Bitcoin ETF and several other things, we can almost predict that it's going to go up. So now we're looking at that. You can look at the weekly, right? And you can see it's low here compared to where it was, 151 on the weekly. So I compare the daily, right? I compare the weekly and the monthly, right? So looking at the monthly, you can see it's low here compared to up here where it was $1.80. Right now it's $1.43. So, and even better when you look at the yearly, right? Yeah, you look at the yearly, it was up $6 here, and now it's one. So this is a good entry point, right? Because we have a low float. This is a low float. It's gotten to the bottom right here. This is the bottom right here, and it's gave a fake out up here, somewhere here, and then now this is where it's about to take off again. So you see this, it's like, okay, it didn't go any lower. It's trying to come up, right? It's giving us our sign. So this is a good time to enter. And then you can look at the overall market too. So this is even better than yearly. When you look at everything, you can see that it was 127 here, right? It was 127, and now it's come all the way down to 143. So we have a lot of potential here, right? Because we're looking at the current price, you know, $1.43, and if you look at the range from 27 to $1, that's a significant amount. So it's pretty safe to hop on this because this is what we call a low float. It's come down here once, it came down here again, and it came down here again, and so when you have this is triple top, like a triple top, you know, almost multiple times it's low here and it's rejected. It didn't go lower, so this is what we call a rejection. We have a nice support here, so this is a good support, right? Because it's not going any lower than what you can see right now, right? So that's a very bullish sign. So right here, it gives you the definition, right? This is one thing I like about Coinbase. It tells you about the coin, right? So ApeCoin is an ERC, so basically Ethereum tokens, an Ethereum 20 token used on the Ape ecosystem. One key thing here I need to talk about real quick is anytime you see Ethereum, so Ethereum is like a road that several cryptocurrencies run on, right? So if Ethereum is running, if the road is good, guess what? All the cars on the road would move better and faster and more efficiently, right? So when Ethereum is bullish, I like to do the correlation. You know, when Ethereum is bullish, I look at all the other Ethereum tokens, right? So, and we'll look at them, right? So, but real quick here, if you look at all this, it also tells you if you can view more, and it tells you more about if there is more, and it even takes you to the official website if you click on the link right there, right? And then if you click on the market caps, it gives the definition, right? So the market cap is basically the amount of shares times the current price, or the amount of coin times the current price. But it gives you the definition, and you know you can click on each one of these. Volume, it tells you the volume. You can click on that, everything. So this is one cool thing about Coinbase, and it also shows you other things that you might like that's doing well. right? So just in case you feel like ApeCoin isn't moving well enough, down here it shows you, but you can just come down here to home, to the home button. You can go back to the home button, and it also gives you like the top movers, and you see all the top movers down here. So if you want to scalp and quickly make some quick cash, you can jump on these guys that are red. But I like to go on the guys that are red. If I see anything that is looking red, that's what I want to go into, because it's already, minus. This is negative 12. So I want to jump in here, but this is an experimental asset, so not safe. I'm out. Okay, so now looking here, you can see Ethereum is currently doing so well right now, right? So what I like to do is look at Ethereum Classic, right? It's doing so well. So I like to look at the yearly performance, right? 28%, right? Yearly, it's up 28%. And then I come here, say for instance, at and I look at this one, ENS, right? And it says it's an Ethereum token that governs the Ethereum name service. So it's an Ethereum token keyword, right? So if Ethereum is doing well, I like to look at other Ethereum and see how I can take advantage, because when Ethereum is up 7%, a lot of times all the other Ethereum tokens, you see them going up 50%, 100%, 200%, and that's what I want. So looking here, the yearly is up 43%. I would like to look for an Ethereum price that is not so high, right? So like this AMP right here, the yearly is just 0.14%. So when I look at all where they are, I say, okay, well, at some point it has to come up to 100, or just to even out to the rest of the other Ethereum tokens, right? So we look at that and you see it's 0.14, and let's look for another Ethereum token. I think this is another Ethereum token right here. Eternal Chain, no, it's not an Ethereum token. Okay, this is a new experimental Ethereum token. Experimental, not so safe, but some people like it because of the volatility. And you click on the yearly, and it's up 155% on the yearly. So then in my mind, I'm like, okay, if this is up 168, if this is up 168, I try to look for other Ethereum coins that would be around that price. So I have a watch list. Another cool thing about Coinbase, it allows you to put things on your watch list, right? So I start to click on each one and find which one is tied to Ethereum, right? It's hard to tell, but you just have to click on them and look, okay, yeah, this is one tied to Ethereum. So it tells you what the company does, right? Sometimes that's important, sometimes not really, because these guys, they trade, they know how to make their money. So if you're the kind of person that is very traditional, then you really want to make sure that you're investing in a company that is for a good cause, right? Because there's a need for the company. So look, on the yearly, it's up 535%. I wouldn't want to get in on this one because it's already high enough, right? Now, if you click on all, there's still room to take off. There's still room for moving. But I think for the most part, what usually happens is all the other Ethereum tokens tend to get on the same page before the movement continue.